Do you want to do some butter? Some butter, water from the udder. Hey, welcome everybody to GMP Reacts. You are here with Shredmaster Scott, Just Pete, and the Metal Evangelist Luke. We are going to take a trip to the other side of the world today, and we're going to meet up with 7 very fine young boys.
I'm already aroused.
Yes.
I'm very excited.
In case you couldn't put that together, we're going to check out the #1 song in the United States right now, probably in the world. Number uno. It's by the band BTS, which is a 7-member boy band from Korea, South Korea.
So many boys in that band. 7?
Seven
that's
boys.
A lot of different parts. Maybe we should make our own boy band, but we'll have 69 members, or maybe 6.9. We'll do 6.9 members.
That'd be good. Yeah, we just need to find
person
0.9
like
of a person.
A smaller person. Yeah, so not quite a whole person.
Yeah.
If we had like a 2/3 person, then it could be 6.66 members.
Yeah.
Oh, that's true. That's true.
That's a possibility too.
Might be even better.
Yes.
So BTS stands for, I still didn't get that. You told me earlier, but it was something in Korean, I guess. Huh?
It's in Korean. I cannot pronounce it, but Bangtan Sanyi Onden.
Okay.
Also known as the Bangtan Boys.
Boys.
Americans are probably just gonna have to stick with BTS. We're not good at pronouncing other languages.
We'll just call it.
Yeah,
I mean, to be fair, that's probably why they went with BTS. They're like, no one's going to be able. We want to go international. We need something people can say.
Totally. Yeah, for sure. So these guys are enormous. Obviously, one of the biggest bands in the world.
Yeah.
Maybe even the biggest currently in terms of album sales or whatever that equates to in pop music these days.
I don't think. It'd be more like Spotify. Streams or something, right? Nobody sells albums anymore.
Yeah. Well, I mean, they do. I have no idea how big of the percentage that is in terms
Actually, in Asia, at least in Japan, like album sales are actually still pretty big, and definitely for this type of band, because sometimes the albums will come with like meet and greet tickets and things.
Oh, really? That's smart.
So
That's
smart.
Give
do things, and then like if you go to a show and bring your ticket from your CD sale, then you can like shake their hand or something, So
maybe that's what the T stands for. Big ticket.
There you go.
Something.
Yeah, Dave Grohl talked about that. He said, music should be free, but if you want to sell a package, with artwork and all this kind of stuff, he's like that you should buy, but the music itself should be free. That's what Dave Grohl said.
It's just subjective. That's just where we're at right now in society. We've been conditioned to not want to pay. So let's check these bad boys out.
Okay, here it is. This debuted 2 weeks ago at #1, and it is still #1 today.
Has 320 million views.
#1
in 2 weeks.
In 2 weeks, 320 million views. It'll hit 1 billion.
Oh,
these guys will hit 1 billion, no problem. Okay, here we go. BTS. The name of the track is Butter. Butter from the Utter. No, just kidding. Just butter.
Just butter.
All right, here we go.
I do like butter.
Oh my gosh, why is it starting in the middle? Okay, here we go.
There it is.
All right.
Classic drum beat.
Smooth like butter, like a criminal undercover. Don't pop like trouble, breaking into your heart like that.
Yeah, the aesthetics are like early 90s here.
Yeah.
New Kids on the Block, dangly earrings. Ooh, that's a nice bass sound.
A bad boy vibe.
Yeah, they're so bad. There's so many of them.
They were like in jail, right? It was like jail pictures.
Yeah, bro. That's hot. Love the bad boys.
A lot of pop does have great bass tones.
I'm a sucker for that synth
bass,
the synth bass. Hey, listen to how low that is. It's like, blah. It's like way down in the basement.
very low.
It's like sounds like butter splatting in the pan, you know?
Yeah.
I think I'm at half mast, boys. Kind of an interesting androgynous sort of presentation here. It almost reminds me of like David Bowie.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
And the colors and stuff.
Yeah.
They do that a lot. They do have a lot of range in their vocals. Also, a lot of their songs have Korean and rapping in Korean, which I haven't heard any of that in this song yet.
Not gonna lie, guys, I'm kind of into this. The production of it, not the voice.
Yeah.
Or am I?
Here's the rapping section.
Yeah, here's some rap.
Got the butter colors now. Yellow.
Yeah. We need some 7-part harmonies here. I'm not hearing them. Butter your popcorn. Straight butter.
Straight butter.
and there was a smile. There was a smile.
Oh, dude, you're gonna have a heart attack with all that butter. Doesn't he know it clogs your arteries?
That's a myth. That's
Yeah.
a scientific myth there,
Hard
Shred.
to say.
Wow.
Again.
So, that's, club fare, right?
I mean, I have a soft spot, guys. I'm going to be honest for a minute. This is messed up, but I do have a soft spot for like pop production.
Yeah.
And that synth bass sound. I use synth bass all the time in my recordings. You can't really tell, but I just kind of blend it low in the mix because it adds, this extra sort of timbre or tone quality. That's just really cool. So whoever wrote this song probably wasn't these fine young gentlemen, but whoever wrote the actual track, hats off to that guy. And whoever produced it.
I would agree with that a lot. The production value. I've listened to several BTS songs. This, I would say, is not my favorite. Interestingly enough, it also was 100% in English. They have some that are majority Korean. And some of the other songs I just thought were a little catchier, and this was really
deep
bass
into this
driven.
band, huh?
Well, I mean, I've probably heard half a dozen songs. This is like the biggest band in the world right now.
Man, I heard it for the first time. I was watching Stevie T, the YouTuber, and he was reviewing it because he was doing the top 10 Spotify. So that was just a few days ago. But I guess I've been living under a rock.
But I like a lot of their tones, and that's something I do find a lot of times in this level of pop that's very like techno synth based. Like there's a lot of cool sounds that you don't get otherwise. And again, I didn't see it as much in this as some of their other stuff, but they have 7 members. They actually all do sound very different. Some of their songs, like there's like low parts, high parts. They're like kind of like the different like tenor and alto and like the different singer
sub bass drop.
Yeah, so you'll see a mix in the vocal range where that's kind of interesting when you have a lot of singers like that.
If I was at the club, and I never go to the club, but if I did go clubbing, this would be a good jam. I'd be like, okay.
Yeah.
100%.
The beat was 100% steady the entire time. That's what you want in a good club song.
Yeah.
You want to confuse like my problem,
the people.
Well, it's like my problem with a lot of like Black Eyed Peas songs because they'll have like, the fast beaty part and then they do like a stop part, which was you're out on the dance floor and you're shaking your ass. And then all of a sudden, like the music like goes like halftime or something. And you're like, wait, what? Then you stand there like an idiot for like 30 seconds and then the beat comes back and you start dancing. So, this is definitely a club mix. That part of it's cool. the style of the video was really fun. It was definitely like a 90s a 90s boy band feel with like a 70s look.
Yeah.
So-
That's a good way to put it. Yeah, with like the androgynous aesthetic presentation of one David Bowie, or he's really like, I would say, one of the primary figures that started playing with this mix of masculine and feminine elements in this presentation.
And
but
wild
it's a cool look.
costuming.
Yeah. Right. They're all wearing like, almost leisure suits there.
I would say let's put some butter on our boobs and listen to BTS.
Yeah.
That's my
there
plan
it is
this weekend.
That's a good plan.
All right, guys, let us
plan.
know if you just can't stop listening to BTS or if you can't stop eating butter. Either one. Maybe you do both at the same time. And until next time, keep it metal.